So let's go ahead and test for validity. Again, this is homework number 6, part A. This is the first problem. All dogs are ferocious beasts. All things identical to Lassie are dogs. Thus, all things identical to Lassie are ferocious beasts. So we've identified all the terms. Now let's go ahead and create our Venn diagrams. We're going to have a 3-circle Venn diagram. We're always going to have a 3-circle Venn diagram for the argument itself, for the first 2 premises. And since they include 3 different terms, that's why we have a 3-circle Venn diagram. And then we'll use a 2-circle Venn diagram for the conclusion to test for validity. So let's go ahead. So first statement. Actually, let's look at the conclusion first so that we can identify all the circles. So the middle term is always going to be the bottom circle of the 3-circle Venn diagram. The top L is the subject of the conclusion, so that's going to go on the left. F is the predicate of the conclusion. That's the major term, so that's going to go on the right. And then we're only dealing with these 2 circles on the 2-circle Venn diagram. So for the conclusion, it's the only terms are L and F. L is on the left, F is on the right. So let's look at the first statement. All D are F. So in my head, in my mind, it's easy to just like focus in on 2 of the circles at a time. You're only dealing with 2 of the circles, so the 3rd circle can kind of get in the way. So you don't have to do this on your paper, it gets a little messy, but you can just kind of remember. So all D or F is going to be concerning these 2 circles. So you're kind of just wiping this L circle out of your mind for the time being. All D or F, that means that what we're shading are things that are not possible. It's not possible for anything to be in D that isn't also in F. That's what we're saying when we say all D are in F. All of the D's that can possibly be are right in this little football shape here that are also part of F. So second statement, all L are D. We're going to be doing the same thing, but we're only going to be concerned with the circles L and the circle D. So again, just kind of in your head, you can draw a little box around these 2 circles so it doesn't get confusing. We're not worrying about the circle F right now. So all L are D. Again, we're wiping out all what we're crossing out is the part of the Venn diagram that isn't possible. So basically what we're saying when we say all L are D is that all the L's that can possibly exist are also in D. So the only L's that can possibly exist is this little football shape here, because in this crescent, they wouldn't be a part of D, and all L's have to be D's, essentially. All right, so let's look at the conclusion. Conclusion, we're going to draw a separate 2-circle Venn diagram. All L are F. And same concept here. We're going to be crossing out all of the possibility of L that isn't part of F. So what we're looking for now to establish validity, this is the conclusion that we're trying to say. All L are F. And we're going to look back at our 3-circle Venn diagram and take the information that this gives to us, which is that this whole crescent is shaded out, and see if L and F, again, we're not worrying about D right now. We're going to see if all of this crescent right here, which is equivalent to the 2-circle Venn diagram, is crossed out. and it looks like it is. We don't have to worry about where the shading is for the rest. See, part of D here, part of F and L is shaded out. All we're looking at is this information told to us in the 3-circle Venn diagram? And it looks like it is. So from that, we can say that this argument is valid.